Hello everyone. In this video, we will talk about the SDLC, Software Development Lifecycle Process. The SDLC is a step-by-step process for designing, developing, and testing a software. There are different stages of SDLC like planning, requirement analysis, designing, implementation of coding, testing, deployment, and maintenance. Planning is the basic fundamental stage of the software development, and all these stages have been put it together in the software development life cycle because of the few reasons. Number one is that they provide together they provide high performance product and also reduces the development and production cost. They provide faster time to market, improves customer satisfaction, and also increases the visibility. Once you put all these stages in a process, then only all these concepts are possible. Otherwise, it will be highly difficult to provide a high quality software in the market. Let's try to understand the planning stage. So what is there in the planning stage? Planning stage is a fundamental stage of SDLC, and in planning stage, what does we do? Few of the senior members will sit together in a meeting and they will take input from customers, sales department, market survey, and domain expertise. What's the main reason of planning? By doing the planning meeting, they will provide the quality assurance requirement documents, and they try to identify the risk that are associated with the project. Goal of the planning stage is to implement the project successfully with minimum risk. So those are the primary things about the planning stage. And once the planning stage is done, they will provide the requirement documents, and those requirement documents will be analyzed in the requirement analysis stage. So let's go to the requirement analysis stage. What do we do? What do we have here first? First, we have here the SRS document, the software requirement specification document, and those documents are fully approved and written in detailed clarification. These documents consist of all kind of product requirements that to be designed and developed during the project life cycle. These documents should be written in a smart manner, like these should be specific, this document should be measurable, these should be achievable, realistic, and within a constrained time framework. So this is all about the requirement analysis, like a very high level knowledge of the requirement analysis. And after requirement analysis, the next stage is the designing stage. This designing stage will provide the blueprint of the project. So how does it works? Let's begin with the designing stage. So what do we have here? In the designing stage, we already have the software requirement specification document, and multiple approaches will be proposed for the project architecture and documented in the DDS document, that is a design document specification. And these DDS document will be reviewed by all of the important members, like all of the important stakeholders, and they will have some specific parameters, and based on those parameters only, like the parameter will be like how much the risk assessment over there, if the product is having some robustness in this design or not, what is the design modularity, budget, and also the time constraint. Based on all these parameters, they will select the best design approach for the particular product. And finally, we'll provide a blueprint to the developer for the coding purpose. So after designing, the next stage will come, that is the implementation or coding. So in this stage, developer will start working on the basic requirement of the product. Let's go to the implementation part. So here the developer will start, and product is still built, just built, right? And what is the main work to be done in the implementation coding? That they will be having the DDS document, and the DDS document should be written in a very detailed and organized manner, and it should be so easy so that during the code generation the developer should not get any kind of hassle for developing the code or understanding the feature of the product. During the development, different kind of languages used like C, C++, Pascal, Java, C Sharp, and PHP. Based on the framework, browser, and the platform that on which the application will gonna work. After the coding will be done, the most important phase will come, that is the testing stage or the testing phase. Let's try to understand what the testing stage is. So this testing stage basically is a subset of all the stages in SDLC model or SDLC process. So basically testers, QA or QCs do that testing procedure. In the testing procedure or in the testing stage, what do the testers do over here? They will find out the defects, they will report the defect, they will track them, fix them, and again they will retest the application. They will keep on following this procedure until the product reaches the quality standards that been defined in the SRS document, that is the software requirement specification document that I have already discussed in requirement analysis. So and this procedure will keep on going until the product with the high quality will not be obtained. And the procedure that been followed in testing, that is known as the SDLC procedure, that is like a software testing lifecycle. So that's why this is the testing is a kind of like a kind of subset for all the stages, and from the beginning the tester will also involve in the procedure of SDLC as like the developers are involved. Once the testing complete and once the product reaches the quality standards according to the SRS document, the software is ready to deploy. So what comes in the deployment stage? Let's check over here. So in the deployment stage, what happened? Once testing done and it is ready to deploy, it is released in a formally or you can say in an appropriate market. So there they do the UAT testing, user acceptance testing, and based on the feedback of the user acceptance testing, the product may be released as it is or with suggested enhancement in the targeting market segment. If somebody is suggesting something that this product should get this improvement, then those improvements will be taken by the product owner and will be added in the requirement document again and then approved again, and the whole the SDLC procedure will follow the same procedure again. Then the documentation part will complete, and then only the after the testing and the same procedure, the product will be released in the market. And now after releasing in the market, it is the maintenance time. Then maintenance is done for the existing customer base, like if the customers are for that particular application are going on increasing, then high maintenance will be required for that kind of products. So that is the total procedure of SDLC. Like I can one more time repeat on that, that in SDLC it's a step-by-step procedure where we do planning, requirement analysis, designing, implementation, testing, deployment, and maintenance. Thank you.